Warning! This is an adult-oriented podcast about really perverse things like communication and consent. If you're under 18 and looking for answers to questions about sex or kink, please visit scarletine.com. For the Dude Bro listeners out there, this is nerdy shit. Go jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Skip the parachute.
Somebody help that poor submissive.
Look, up there in the sky.
It's a bird.
It's a plane?
Is that a flogger? Someone's gotta be having a good time.
As the kink signal shines brightly in the night sky, we know that there is fuckery afoot.
What kind of fucking town is this?
No worries, as they've listened to the Gotham Press beforehand, so all will be safe, sane, and consensual.
Well, that's reassuring.
Right?
Yeah, but what's the Gotham Press?
What is the Gotham Press, you ask?
It's about time you tell us, don't you think?
Well, I'll let the Cape Crusaders themselves educate you on that.
This one looks bent. Is it bent?
Yes.
Okay. Did it come that way?
Yes.
Or did you, Hulk it? I mean, you could have.
Does Greedy Hulk?
I don't know, maybe.
You are now listening to the world-famous Gotham Press podcast.
And somebody else says, okay, so this is what I got out of what you just told me. And then the first person says, well, that's not even close to what I meant. So let me explain it so that you understand it how I meant it. And that way things actually get across the way you mean them. Did that make sense?
No. Are we still sound checking?
No, we're not sound checking. I think we're live. Are we live?
We're not live.
Well, you said you wanted silence first.
Shh.
That doesn't count as silence.
I don't believe that counts as silence either.
Welcome back, Gothamites. It's great to have you back.
Greedy, Lala,
goodness.
you two are treasures.
Aw, I missed you guys.
I disagree. I don't think I'm a treasure. I think Lala is definitely a treasure, but
No,
I'm more like that hunk of lead that fell off of your fishing weight.
I think together we are a treasure. Apart, we're just an empty chest. I don't know.
I don't think my chest is empty.
Roll with it.
I got organs and things in there.
Quick shout out to Miss B Stings. I don't think we've called her out as a sponsor lately, have we?
We have not. We haven't called out a lot of our sponsors.
We haven't called out a lot of our sponsors. We need to do that. Okay. Well, let's get back into that right now. Miss B Stings is actually providing sponsorship for Gotham Press Podcast. She provides piercings. Piercings by B. Dude, fucking phenomenal piercing job. She did a sterile environment and did my tits.
I'm shaking my head no.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure she does, and she did, but no. Stay away
You still
from
don't want to get your nipples?
Stay away from me with your sharp, pointy objects. Thank you.
I want to see that.
No.
Yeah. Big 14-gauge needles sticking through your nipples.
OMG.
Is this how
I have substantially smaller nipples than you do.
What did you say?
And they went through mine just fine.
What did you say, Awesome?
Is that how he flirts with you?
I think he's trying to flirt with me.
I want to see your nipples.
You want... You've seen my nipples.
So? That doesn't change anything.
I have to agree with Greedy with that one.
What?
Just because we've seen doesn't mean we don't want to see again.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we have a guest.
We do have a guest.
What? You want to introduce yourself, guest?
Hi, I'm Savory Tart.
Welcome back to the show, Savory Tart. We have missed you more than you know.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
It's been quite some time.
It has.
I have not done a podcast with you.
You haven't.
You're right,
have
you have not.
And I've been here since February.
Yep. It has been way too long.
It's been too long. So it's nice to have you for the first time. From
Thank
me.
you.
For you. So, Lala, is this your first time having something savory?
I'm not having her. So I'm going to say, let's move on.
Oh, wow. That was a fun, fleeting thought.
Sorry. Next.
Well, what do we have on the agenda today, Captain?
That's a very good question. Well, first thing that we always have, always, thank you to our patrons.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you to our patrons. Just so you know, the patrons actually provided us with new mic stands that are going to make our audio quality that much better.
Yes,
and
they did.
Made the sound or the setup and tear down far quicker than it used to be. So it's going to take less time for us to get this stuff done, and we fucking love you all for it.
Thank you, patrons.
Another thing, the first set of pins are in the works. The design... What?
Nothing. You say that for months, and
I know,
and
the
you're
design
just
is done.
teasing all of our fans, and nothing is happening.
The design is done. I'm taking bids.
All right, then.
It's going to happen. It's going to be
All
very
right,
soon.
then. I have my feelers out for another t-shirt person, too, just FYI.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good, because we need t-shirts, too.
I know.
So we have people that are on the t-shirt level now. And,
What this means, listeners, is that we are becoming a fully functional podcast.
Hopefully... Yeah, we're just going to tease you by talking about it every podcast. And then eventually one day, surprise, we're going to have like a tactical, is that the right word?
Tactical what?
Actual item. Tactical? Is that the-
Tactile.
Tactile.
Yes. I was close.
Taciturn.
No.
No, that's not it either.
Taxidermy.
Taxidermy? We're going to have a taxidermy item for you.
Bring it back in. Bring it back to
Oh
the
my
podcast.
God, it's a squirrel.
It's been a really bad week for me, so I'm just trying to be positive here.
We love you.
Okay,
You know
cool.
that?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming back to us.
Heck yeah.
Heckler.
Heckler. Sir Heckler.
Hi, Heckler.
Heckler's behind me.
Heckler's in the audience.
I can't see him.
Heckler's always in the
Oh, he's
audience.
staring daggers
Anemic
at me.
Princess, we love you. Thank you for the shout out on Discord.
Oh,
You're so adorable.
she is. She is.
Awesome. Oh my God.
Lots of love on Discord right now, and we just got
Retro
Bella. Aw. She said thanks for being awesome. Heart,
We
heart,
think
heart.
you're awesome too. Heart,
Yes,
heart, heart.
We do. Big hearts.
Hey, real quick, I just want to send a shout out to Folsom and all the people that we know up there.
Yes.
Who do we know that's at Folsom right now?
Let's see. We have
Veneri.
Veneri.
She's a doll. Love her.
Aren't Mermaid and Dez up there?
I believe so. I don't quote me, but I
Yeah.
think they are.
I haven't been on FET, so I don't know.
Of course, I also thought Dave and Bryn were going to be there too, but
No, they're in town. So-
yeah, I saw them yesterday, so that leads me to believe they didn't make the 5-hour trip to the Bay Area.
Is it 5 hours from here?
4.5, 5, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been up to the Bay Area yet, so closest I went was Sacramento.
You've never been to the Bay Area?
I have not.
Oh, it's cold there and foggy. Hey, let's talk about some nerdy crap.
Some nerdy crap.
Dude, okay, I didn't put this into the show notes.
Oh God.
What?
No, go. I'm
Okay.
dying to know what you're gonna say.
Elon Musk.
You're bursting. Oh, like is that what you spray on your hunters friends?
You know, if he hasn't already got a cologne line, he needs to, because that is a fucking phenomenal name for cologne. Elon Musk. Elon's Musk.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so Elon Musk had a press release yesterday regarding his newest Starship.
Enterprise?
Well, the irony is he for comparison, like he had on the big screen, a little picture of a guy for scale.
Okay.
And then the next picture was the Millennium Falcon. Okay. And then the next picture was the what's the fucking
I don't know.
9
Galactica?
God damn it.
Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, that's
Voyager?
a great show. No.
You said
no,
nine, so-
the Falcon 9. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The Falcon 9, which is one of his rockets that he's already built and has successfully taken like over 50 odd trips up to space. And then the Starship, which is the next iteration of his company's commercial starliners up to space. Mm-hmm. And for comparison, the person looked like a little pixel on this massive screen. And then the Millennium Falcon was, visible. The Falcon 9 was bigger than the Millennium Falcon, but all of it looked tiny compared to this massive starship that he had next to it. And there was an actual live picture. Falcon 9 is like 20 odd meters high, so it's pretty fucking tall. The Starship, the Starliner, is going to be like 75 meters. And it's almost as wide as the Falcon 9 is tall.
Where's he planning on building this at?
There's actually 2 locations, one in Texas, one in California. Florida and California.
So he's building 2
Florida
of them?
and Texas. He's actually going to be building 4. 2 at each location.
What are they for?
They are for ferrying stuff to and from space. And he's doing it where it's 100% reusable stuff. So turnaround time is checking the stuff, getting it reconditioned, if there's any reconditioning to be done, fueling, and launch. So you can literally do this in, it lands, do the basic check, turn around, fuel it, it launches a few days after it landed. Which means that space travel, is going to be dirt cheap now. You're only paying really for the fuel.
Okay, so here's my question, though.
I'm
How much
running out.
fuel does it take to get to space?
Let's see. It was 3.5 tons of oxygen per 1 ton of methane or kerosene, whichever one this one uses.
How expensive is that, Greedy?
Not terribly expensive.
You say that, but terribly expensive is different to different people.
Yeah, well, this is not Bill Gates, not terribly expensive, but
Nothing's expensive to Bill Gates.
yeah, $5.5 million is pocket change. No, this is going to be a couple $1 million per launch, whereas you'd look at several $100 million with the space shuttle, or even upwards of $500 million with the Apollo missions. It was bloody expensive when it's all disposed after the single use.
Greedy,
Yeah,
I don't have money for space travel.
I don't either. Someday I hope to.
Hold on, Lala, do you have money for space travel?
I don't know, and I'm bored already, so let's move on.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sure people out there are like jonesing in their pants right now.
yeah,
but
me. I'm one of those ones.
didn't
Joe.
But Greedy, you don't have on pants.
I have a kilt.
Ew.
Damn near kilt him. That's a
Yeah.
company.
Okay, you.
Are you done with that now, Greedy? 'Cause
I'm
we're-
done with that.
I think
I'm
we're all
sorry.
done with that.
I've nerded out on my rocket stuff long enough.
Quick shout out to Sultry Siren, Nikki B, and Papa Knopf. We love you. Thanks for hanging in there with us.
Thanks, guys. We love you all.
All right. We do have some stuff to talk about, though.
We do. Do you know who Samuel L. Jackson is?
I do.
Do you, Greedy?
Let's just take that as a yes. Sultry, do you know who Samuel L. Jackson is?
Wait, did you just call me sultry?
I did call you sultry, but that's
That is
not
not
what I meant to
sultry.
say.
Savory.
It's because I just
Savory.
shouted out to
Sultry.
sultry
Sultry
siren.
siren.
Sorry, savory.
Yes, I do. I thought everyone knew who he was. At least
We-
everyone in the English-speaking world knew who he was.
Right.
Yes.
I think we do. Okay.
Do you know what Alexa is?
Of course.
Like Amazon Alexa?
Yes.
No. I don't.
Alexa.
Hey, Alexa. Whose phone just chimed in?
Nobody.
Nobody's. Good. Anyway, Samuel L. Jackson is going to be a voice for Alexa.
Yay.
Oh, that is going to be sweet.
Yay.
He is currently recording lines, and they are going to get that into the system sometime later this year.
I hope there's a rated R version
There is
where
an
every other word is motherfucker.
there is an explicit version available.
Yes!
You got way
I'm
too
getting
happy
that.
about that. Do you have an Alexa, Greedy?
Not yet.
Oh,
Did
well.
you say you're getting wet? I think I heard
I
you
think
say
that's
you're
what
getting
you heard.
You did say that.
Savory? Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Him getting wet.
No, that's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
I don't remember now.
Well, Greedy's
She
wetness.
heard something about wet.
Greedy's wetness will bother people,
Moist.
I love that word.
and we
do
just
too.
also like a third of our listeners because people hate that word.
I
for
know.
some
I
reason.
don't know why. Moist. It's such a great word.
It's such a moist word.
It's so moist.
All right,
I love it when she gets moist down there.
but it will be available toward the end of the year. It will be available for a 99-cent upgrade.
I will pay that 99 cents. How
Now-
much of it does Samuel L. Jackson get himself?
I have no rightful idea.
Damn.
But there are two versions. There's going to be a clean version, which I see like nobody buying.
So
and the
it'll
explicit
be
version.
it'll be Samuel L. Jackson of Kingsman versus Samuel L. Jackson of Pulp Fiction.
He was explicit in Kingsman,
No, he was not.
wasn't he?
I will watch the movie again just to see it, but I don't recall hearing a single motherfucker out of his mouth.
With that lisp.
Yeah, that was. He did a great job in that movie.
He did.
Normally, I don't go for that kind of cheesy.
Bond villain and type
Yeah,
thing.
Bond villain, but he embodied that role so well.
He did a good job. So yes, that will be available later this year.
Adam West.
No, that's the wrong thing.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh,
I think she did that on purpose just to see your reaction.
She enjoys the pain on my face.
Lala, bravo.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Catches thieves in his web. He's got radioactive
Batman.
leaves.
There's radioactive fleas?
Yeah.
Wow.
Radioactive fleas.
Yeah.
Wow. No.
Look out. Here comes Spider-Man. I'm only doing this because I know Spider-Man is such a emotional
Trigger for me?
trigger for you, and I just want to see your reaction. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
What?
Spider-Man's back in the MCU.
No.
He's back, and I'm pretty
What?
sure. Here's the. I'm pretty sure Disney trolled us.
You know, that was a fucking phenomenal publicity stunt.
I know you were pretty upset.
Everyone, nerddom as a whole, was pissed at Disney.
But here's the thing. Okay, this is just my personal thought on the process. After all this has been done, Disney goes to Sony. Hey, we're gonna fight. We're gonna take away Spider-Man for a while. We're gonna get everybody riled up, and then we're gonna take a deal from you for this. At this point,
Yeah.
and then everybody will love us. They'll be ecstatic. We'll have more fans than ever because of people who heard about this massive fight that we had.
Mm-hmm. It was free publicity.
It was fucking amazing free publicity for them.
And yeah, they probably did stage the entire thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which I
Sony's a behemoth. Disney is a behemoth.
Disney is the behemoth.
The behemoth. But yeah, we all know that Disney is in control of media. Every fucking media out there. If Disney says yay or nay, it goes. That said, they still want to look like they're the good guys.
Yeah.
So they'll play the bad guy. They'll play the Disney villain for a short while.
Hold that thought for just a moment.
What?
Greedy. Lala, what are you doing on your phone?
I am sending Greedy a note. Because you sound funny
I sound funny?
on your mic. Yeah, I don't know if that needs to go up.
Is that better? Is that better?
Oh, that's much better.
Well, yeah, but I don't know how to
Okay,
adjust
so loosen the knob there. Hold on to the mic with one hand. Loosen the knob.
Loosen the knob.
it.
There you
Oh,
go.
gosh.
Much better.
Okay.
Okay, so what she was saying is your voice sounded funky.
Okay. No, I didn't hear.
The mic
now
wasn't
I
high
hear
enough.
I hear the difference now.
Yeah, it sounds better to me too.
Great.
Thank you for pointing that
Hey.
out. Your mic actually needs to come up too.
Okay.
Well, doing adjustments. Is mine still good?
You sound good.
Yeah, you sound
You are
perfect.
good.
Okay, so Lala, talk to me now.
Hi.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, wait. Is it still
As
okay?
Lucy fall. Lucifer
okay?
down. Lucifer down.
Yeah, slouch
it-
just a little bit.
Is that better?
Oh yeah.
All right.
And this is the sound check that we should have done before we got
know.
on the air.
I don't know.
No,
I agree.
it sounded all right to me,
It did.
but then when you said that he sounds funky, which he always sounds funky to me. I mean, he's got the funk, but
Funky chicken.
gotta have that funk.
Stop, please.
He's got the funk.
Bow, bow.
Gotta have that funk.
And listeners, I quit the podcast now.
That's all it took.
Now we're just going to be an empty chest in the bottom of the ocean again. Because it
What?
takes all three of us to be treasure.
Go Team Venture.
Venture.
Come on, Venture brother.
Come on. Do the V's. Do it.
Do the V.
Do the V's.
Do the V.
You guys.
And is this the point where you guys like fuse to become all one thing?
By the power of podcast, we are the Gotham Press.
Not quite. This is not Steven Universe.
Gosh, darn!
But I'm glad you brought that up because we brought you on specifically to talk about some things with poor Steven Universe and their merchandising.
Yes.
What about the merchandising?
Wait, what are we talking about? Who?
Steven
Steven
Universe?
I don't know what.
Oh!
Oh, everyone's giving me the horrible. Oh my God, you guys! I need to take a picture of this. Stop! Wait! Stop! Hammer time.
Panorama.
Dun, 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 dun. I can't do panorama, but everybody's looking at me with horrified looks, and I will post that on Discord
Let me
if
see your
everybody
phone.
doesn't
Let me see your
mind.
phone.
Actually, we
I
should
know
post-
how. It's just too long.
What we should do is we should post that on our
Yes, that one.
Patreon.
Patreon. Yes.
But yes,
Steven Universe is a cartoon.
Steven Universe is a cartoon. Yes.
It
But
is
it's not-
the cartoon.
It is the most inclusive show I have ever seen.
Does it have a llama? Does it have a dragon? Does it have a cat?
It has a lion.
It has a lion.
I like lions.
It has aliens.
Hold on. It has a pink lion.
Yes.
I like lions that
They
are
drive around and do a shitty job parking.
Yes, they do.
The lion drives?
Yeah, or they ride him and steer him, and
Oh, wait, the lion is a car?
No, the lion's a lion.
it's a lion.
It's a zombie lion, though, and that's
Oh
why
my
it's pink.
Gosh.
It's fun. It's fun. It's a children's show.
Is it on Netflix or something?
It is on
Cartoon
Hulu.
Network.
I don't watch TV.
It's on
on
Hulu.
Hulu.
TV. I watch it online.
Yeah. This is all streaming online.
All right. So anyone else
Yes.
out there that does not know anything about this cartoon, just join with me, peeps.
my
All right, go ahead.
Watch it. You need to
Don't
watch
encourage
it.
Talk
this
about
behavior.
your thing, because I know
right.
nothing. I will be quiet right here.
All right, so this is the most inclusive show I have ever seen, and they did the thing that most merchandising people just do, which I would not be upset about it if this was any other show, but they have no merchandise for adult women, or at least they have no shirts for adult women. Everything they have is either in juniors, so they've got some of the baby doll tees in like the junior section, nothing in the adult women's section. It's all entirely men's shirts that they are trying to say are universal.
Okay, so
Universal men's
well,
t-shirts.
Well, not just that, but also what size do they go up to? Not my size.
not my size.
Yep.
Though, admittedly, my size is getting smaller, so
Yes,
eventually
your
it'll
size
be
is
my
getting
size.
smaller. but-
Okay, is it a child's cartoon, though? Like,
Yes and no,
I mean, then why would they be...
because this
They
cartoon
have a fan base that they
Yes.
are well aware that they have.
Yes, and it's one of, well, yes, the primary audience is children. It deals with adult themes, and it has a huge adult fan base. I didn't even realize it was a kids show until someone pointed it out to me.
So is it kind of like the Pony Show? The
No.
little
No,
ponies
it-
where,
Little Pony?
No.
yeah,
No.
where they have all the adult...
that's bronies. That's something entirely different.
I know, but they
My
have
Little
a...
Pony is entirely advertised and focused toward children. Okay, the fact that there are bronies is that's what was your point?
Because they make stuff for men. For
Yes, they do.
adults. For adults is what I'm saying.
Yes, but it's almost like fetish that they're going for adult men.
No, it's not.
I wouldn't say that so much, man.
I would.
My kid is a brony, and he's... No, it's not fetishy
I
at
was
all.
like,
It's very innocent and sweet.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if they know that they have this adult fan base, why they wouldn't be, because I know My Little Pony does. Because I've bought it for my kid who's an adult.
But also, does the My Little Pony have stuff for women?
Probably, yeah.
Gender inclusivity.
Not girls, women.
But women.
Yes.
I have not
Like the
looked
two of
because
you,
I do not
women.
have female children, so
But you are
Look
a
for
woman
yourself.
yourself, are you not?
Look for a My Little Pony shirt
I
for yourself.
don't want it, so I wouldn't look for it.
More importantly, back to the main thing, is that a lot of these companies, they put out what they say is unisex, and a lot of women are just like, it's a nice shirt, but I can't fit it, or it doesn't fit me correctly.
Unisex
exactly.
clothes only really flatter men's bodies. They're not truly unisex. They are, hey, we'll call this unisex, but it's actually a men's shirt made by Hanes.
Exactly. And I would actually have less feels and be less angry about this if they flat out said, we're doing a man's shirt, instead of claiming that it is unisex, and then leaving me like, well, there's nothing here for me for this show that I absolutely love. They actually have the first representation I have ever seen of myself in professional media.
This is the feels that we go for.
And so I'm not hurt that I can't buy merchandise of my particular character that I want, because it's such a big cast of characters, and Peridot, my favorite one, is not one of the main characters. But the fact that I can't even get a t-shirt for me for the show that I love is...
It's rough.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have never felt more excluded from a media franchise before. Mostly because this one is so inclusive that then when I can't even show my support for it.
Okay. Well, we're going to hashtag Steven Universe in this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because this is a legitimate thing. It's like
They have fans crying over it.
yeah.
Crying because they're feeling excluded.
Hell, I can go to Elon Musk's website and SpaceX. I can go to SpaceX right now and buy clothing for all genders and all sizes. This is they're granted they're not really a gender exclusive thing, but Steven Universe isn't either. They preach gender inclusivity.
They do.
They
quite
preach
a lot.
equality. They do a phenomenal job of it on the show, and then their merchandising falls flat.
Very much so. What was I going to say? Just something to kind of piggyback off of this. I was looking for nerdy clothing for myself. Like I wanted a nice, like a button-up shirt, something I could wear to work, but still show off. I'm a nerd and I enjoy this. All I found was t-shirts, some more t-shirts, and socks, and some boxers. I can't go to work in just socks, boxers, and a t-shirt. I don't think I can legally go outside in just that. In some
Socks,
places.
boxers, and t-shirt. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, as long as I'm
Technically, you have footwear on and you have a shirt on. The signs are no shirt, no shoes, no service. They didn't say anything about pants. Donald Duck costume, you're good.
So is there a way to write to the Steven Universe
creators
and say, hey, this
the
is
merchandisers really
right? This is an issue, and it's not just me, but this is we need this stuff.
You know what? I'm going to find that out. I'm going to find like who needs to be contacted for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure I put it in the show notes. Hey, listeners, if you want to get something from your favorite show, something to show that you love that they don't have in your size or specific to your gender, talk to people, talk to the creator and say, hey, we need this. There are like lots of cartoons that got taken off the air that I love because merchandising couldn't sell it. Like, what was that? One of the DC cartoons. They took off the air because they couldn't get enough girls to watch it.
Huh.
Like
they actually take stuff off the air because girls don't watch it? I find that really hard to believe.
Oh, yeah. No. They take things off the air all the time because of merchandising. Because, hey, we want to get this much money from this demographic and this demographic and this demographic. Oh, that demographic's not watching it? They're not going to buy our stuff? Well, we don't need this show anymore. It's really shitty. Anyway, I digress.
That's all right.
That is mine and Savory's rant.
Yes. So I don't know a lot of companies that do dressy nerd clothing.
They don't. It's all considered. What's the word I'm looking for here? Not niche, but
Casual?
No. Not even casual. Like it's all considered like jokey wear. I can't think of the proper terminology for it.
I did buy a long sleeve button down shirt for my son that was black and it had little Pokemon all over it. Mm-hmm. But I mean, as far as that goes, that's the closest dressy
type shirt
item that I've ever seen. Nerd-tastic,
Right. Like the closest I've ever found really were back in the 90s / early 2000s. There was a company that would make button-up nerd shirts. Like they were big graphical shirts. Like I'm a big Spider-Man fan, and they came out with a line that was just Spider-Man in different poses on the shirt, but it was a button-up collared shirt.
Right. One of our favorite guests, Shock Doc, he has several shirts that are just like a Spider-Man, and they are button down collared, but they're like a Hawaiian type.
Yeah, that's where a lot of them do are kind of like that. But what I'm wanting is something more of a, hey, you can walk into the office and be wearing this, and it doesn't have to be overly explicit, like, hey, this is enter whatever comic book TV character you want. It's, hey, here's this thing, and it's got some small thing on there to represent the show.
Real quick, I'm going to share this with the podcast, just with the people here recorded.
So we're going to stop recording so that the listeners can't hear it?
No, I want them to hear it too, because I want them to be envious of what we're seeing right now. So I'm on another app. I just recently started a podcast room on there, and the app is called MeWe. Are you familiar with it?
No.
Yeah, I wasn't either. But my friend Jess from Kik is no longer a thing, and that's something I'd like to talk
Kik's
about too.
going away.
Yeah, they'll be gone by the time this episode airs. Anyway, so my friend Jess is at Folsom right now, and she just sent me a picture. So this is Jess at Folsom right this very second, dressed up as a kinktastic unicorn.
Aw.
Nice.
That's so cute.
Aw.
I think it's fucking awesome.
I totally would do that.
I really wish I was there now.
Can you
I do too.
Can you post that on the Discord on our Patreon page and ask her if it's okay?
I'm asking right
because
now.
it's fantastic. Hey, yeah, if you're at Folsom, post some photos. We want to see
Yes,
what
we
your
want to see
creativity
all
is,
the fun things happening.
or of someone else. You know, whatever your favorite.
As long as you have permission.
You know. Hey, since we're talking about cartoons,
Yes.
what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
Do I have a I have many favorites, but
If you could only have one.
if I could only have one.
Steven Universe.
It
I'm
is-
going to have to watch it.
It is that good.
Okay.
For me, honestly, if I could only ever have one cartoon, I'd go back to the '90s version of Spider-Man that was on TV, because that was one of my favorite cartoons coming up.
Okay.
What about you, Greedy?
I would say Tailspin.
Really?
Yeah, the original Tailspin.
That is very interesting.
I fucking loved that show.
Nice.
Huh.
What about you, Lala?
Cartoons.
Did you never watch cartoons?
I did, but I'm like a lot older than you guys, so
That's
probably
fine.
like Yogi Bear.
Okay.
Oh, hey, boo boo.
Let's go get a picnic basket.
Hey, boo-boo, let's go get ourselves a picnic basket.
Yeah, I used to wake up early in the morning when I was visiting my grandma in LA, and she was always watching Hanna-Barbera, and I would sit with her and we'd watch Yogi Bear and all the others.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what? I like this. Listeners, for the episode entry for this week, what is or was your favorite cartoon?
That's a good one.
Oh yeah,
Shoot it over to the Gotham Press's Candy Sweet Box.
that's right.
Area code 805-303-1173.
Text it or call it. Leave a message. She'd love to hear from you,
We
Miss
have
Candy.
yet to get a phone call for Candy. I think our listeners are shy.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, when you have someone as gorgeous as Candy, it can be hard to talk to them.
God,
You know, I understand that. I understand that as an excuse.
I
She's
tried
just-
talking to her. It comes out as a
She's just a person, guys. She's just a person.
Sexy person.
sexy person.
Huh.
Very sexy person.
You guys see her in a totally different light than I do, but she's my bestie, so
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you don't see your bestie as sexy.
it's all right. It's okay.
You should.
It's all good.
'cause
It's all
you've
good.
got the possibilities there.
Greedy,
Yeah.
you said you want to bring up something about Kik.
Yes, I did. So those of you that are familiar with Kik, the app Kik, it's a chat app. October 19th is going to be the last day that the app Kik exists.
Why?
Because the company that provides the service of Kik is going to start focusing more on their cryptocurrency.
What's that?
Cryptocurrency is a virtual money that you can't hold, and most places don't accept, so you can't spend it, but you have it. It's a concept money, a fiat money that is created.
I am. That's,
Yeah, it's
It's
bullshit.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin,
but
that's a
isn't-
cryptocurrency.
Isn't Bitcoin worth something now, though?
Now,
Because people say it is, yes.
Oh, but
Yes.
it's not
and
really.
as soon as people don't say it's worth anything, it's fucking worthless.
Okay. Well, I know there was a whole episode on Big Bang Theory about
Yes, there was.
Bitcoin and how much it was worth, and they lost it, and
yeah, there was a news article. I think we even talked about on the podcast quite some time ago about a guy who had Bitcoin, lost his password for his Bitcoin, went months trying to find it, had to pay like $2,000 to get it, but by the time he got it and cashed it out, it was worth like
It was
30,
worth
like
less.
30 grand. No, it was worth like 30,000.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking of somebody else then. Is there was another person that lost their password shortly before it peaked, Like, he wanted to sell it, but he couldn't get logged in. Then it started coming down, and by the time he got his password back, it was below the level that he had bought it at.
Yeah, no, and that does happen as well. The one I read about and remember is the one where when he finally got in, he was trying to get it out at 20,000. He got it out later, but it was worth 30,000 at that point. So he got lucky. But basically, what we're saying is, please don't trust Bitcoin. It's not a solid
investment.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, but Kik was.
How do we get to Bitcoin from Kik?
Because he talked about
Kik is starting their own cryptocurrency. That's why they're closing down the Kik app. They want to focus on their cryptocurrency now.
Wasn't Kik just for like meeting up and hooking up and stuff?
It was a chat app.
It was a chat app.
A chat app that disappeared, right? Like instantly.
No. It's been around for years now.
No. I know, but what is that one app that you post something and it shows up?
Oh, you
Snapchat?
Snapchat, yeah.
Isn't Kik like that?
No. I can access like the last 6 months on Kik.
I thought it was just like a hooking up.
No.
So you can hide it from
At least that's not what I use it for. I'm sure
thing.
there are people that use it for such a matter, but I don't.
That's why I'm not on it, because I have none of that.
You have no hookups?
I have no need for hookups.
And I always used it because I don't like to give random people my phone number who I don't know yet.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people use it for.
And it is a nice way to be able to get to know somebody who I think might be questionable, which is basically anyone on the internet who doesn't have someone to vouch for them
because
that I know.
Changing a Kik name, a Kik profile, is far easier than changing your phone number.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just surprised you can't trust people on the internet.
What?
Why are you surprised by this?
I mean, don't you trust everybody? Doesn't everybody always tell the truth?
Quick shout out to Jess and Amanda, also at Folsom right now.
Nice.
Hope you're having a fucking phenomenal kinky time.
Nice.
The pictures are awesome. Oh my god.
Speaking of kinky, let's talk about some kink crap. I'm
Amanda
tired of the nerd crap.
Amanda's with the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence.
Ooh, beautiful headpiece. Big blue feathery headpiece. Looks like big bird, only blue.
Peacock? A peacock?
No, big bird.
Big bird.
The headdress.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see
only
that.
blue.
But Lala, did you say you want to talk about kink crap? I'm not into that.
Kinky stuff.
I'm just making sure.
My head hurts trying to wrap
Kinky
around.
stuff.
That's a big eggplant right there.
Wow.
He's showing more photos of Folsom. There's a couple on an eggplant float.
On a giant eggplant float.
It looks like they're doing the deed.
It does.
Anyway, Lala.
Yeah.
So about what you were just saying as far as kink stuff.
Kink stuff. Well, my head hurts from all the nerd stuff trying to
wrap your head around it?
Yeah. It's
okay.
a lot. It's a lot of information.
Hey. That's what you have us for, to help you through this.
Right.
But you know kink stuff.
I do know some kink stuff.
Some kink stuff? Mm-hmm. Not all of it?
No, because I learn stuff every time I'm on this podcast. You guys teach me.
Well, we like that.
You youngins teach me good stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, good is subjective.
Naughty.
Yeah.
We'll say naughty stuff.
There we go.
Yeah. That's
we like our naughty stuff.
So speaking of naughty stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is something that I actually heard somewhere else, but feels like it'd be a good topic. Do you believe in your case, your top, when they say that they enjoy a kink of yours that they aren't into?
Do I believe
like if they're doing something, like if you have something that you really, really enjoy doing and having done to you, but your top just either doesn't like it or isn't into it for real or anything, do you believe them when they say, yeah, I enjoy doing this to you?
Huh. That's a good question. I'd like to think that he's being honest. We're into some stuff, that not most
this is not the place to be coy.
Into, yeah. So you guys know I'm big into role play. For me, I think mentally it makes it okay because I'm playing a different character. So the things that we do is not bad because
It's not you.
It's not me.
You're
it's not me, and it's being done to not me.
It's being done to not you.
Isn't that somebody on FET?
What?
Not me.
No, that's not yours.
Not yours.
Not yours. That's right.
Hi, not yours.
Hi, not yours.
We love you.
I don't know. Did that make sense?
It makes sense.
It's like the consensual non-consent.
Okay.
Right? We do a lot of that.
All right.
And so
And so you're into that.
I'm into that. And I think he does it so well, I have to say I think he's into it.
Okay.
All the end product shows that he's into it. But yeah, it's hard to know.
What about you, Savory?
I absolutely do not believe that someone, if someone tells me that they enjoy doing something that they are not into. I think this might be why I'm single right now.
Wait, say that again.
Okay, so
use different words.
Yeah.
Oh, so if somebody says that, no, I don't normally do this activity, but I like doing it with you, I do not believe them.
Oh, see, I would have a hard time believing them as well. I do. Like, yeah. I get it.
Yeah, but then again, I also have a hard time believing that that people who genuinely like what I do still want to do it with me. So,
But they still keep coming back.
exactly.
That sounds like an insecurity issue, and you should get over that.
That is why I am single.
Wow.
Wow. What about you, Greedy?
That was subtle.
What? I'm insecure too.
Okay,
but
so several people have answered the question. I need the question repeated one more time.
Let me bring the question back up.
Okay.
Roberto, do you believe in your case, your top? When she says that she enjoys a kink of yours that she is not into?
Yes. It's called compersion. No, she can.
Is that compersion?
If she gets pleasure off of my pleasure, yes, that is the literal definition of compersion. Getting pleasure off of your partner's pleasure, regardless of whether or not you're involved in the activity. It's something that she enjoys. You know, the fact that I'm getting pleasure out of something makes her happy. Just like the fact that she gets pleasure out of doing. Oh my God. Okay, so I went out to her place this morning and I helped her run the tractor a little bit again. I got to watch her on that tractor, and the smile on her face was just to die for. That is compersion.
Okay.
No, running the tractor is something I do for work. It's a job to me. You know, I've lost the I really love doing this. You know, it's still fun, but it's not something that drives me. But watching her do it, it's pleasurable for her. I mean, she just enjoys it on a level that most people won't understand. And I enjoy that. Okay? So when she tells me that she likes giving me needles, like she likes sticking needles into my flesh, she doesn't actually like the aspect of putting the needle into my flesh because it makes her cringe. Just like Lala doesn't like
cringing
that.
right now.
She's cringing right now. But the fact that I enjoy it, that I get pleasure out of it, that's what she enjoys. So even though she's not really into it, she'll do it because I enjoy it, and she feeds off of that. So when my partner tells me I like that, even though I know she doesn't like the activity itself, I know that she enjoys the result of the activity.
You know, this is probably a good question for our listeners as well to chime in on.
What's that?
Do you believe your partner when they say that they're into something? Or when you tell your partner that, yes, I enjoy this thing that you're into, that I mean it, and this is why, or something like that?
Hit us up on Discord. How do you communicate that to your partner?
Seems like a great deal.
Communication.
Wow. It's like the dirty stuff, like communication and consent.
Weird.
Wow. It's been a while since we played that one.
Has it been?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
No.
I
Probably
was like,
not.
don't we do that every episode?
Yeah. Well,
Do
we
you
used
listen to our episodes, Greedy?
It's on every
Warning.
episode.
I know. That was the joke.
It wasn't funny.
It was.
Greedy.
Somebody laughed.
Greedy.
Nobody did.
Jokes are funny. That wasn't.
They might be laughing now
Not at that. Maybe it's you.
at me. Yes. Heckler is right. They might be laughing at me. But that's beside the point. I got them laughing. Hey.
Oh,
No, Greedy, I do not want to fuck you.
Yes, you do.
we just
No.
got the fingers times 2. So we get cropped
And
for that.
Lala, you're only reinforcing what he wants you to do.
I am the reinforcer today.
She is the enabler today.
She's enabling.
Does that hurt?
Huh?
Does it even hurt?
You
Does it?
Come
even-
on.
Lala.
Put some stank into it.
It's awkward because I got mic stands in the way.
Lala.
And what?
He's wearing a kilt. Do you really want to get him excited?
I like tints.
Part of it's pitching right now.
I'm glad it's under the table.
If you peek under, you might see something.
So is
Poor Heckler's view.
Hey, Heckler.
no,
Heckler moves
and the
stuff.
kilt goes up. Gosh, we're on a train. We're on a different train. Let's go back. Let's go back.
I'm scared.
Going down
Trains
the
don't go
rails on a
backwards so
crazy
well.
train.
They do, actually. So let's go back to the whole kink top
Okay.
bottom thing.
Go back
So
to
yeah, let's go back to that. Have you guys ever been asked to do something to a bottom or a top that you were just like, ew, I just don't want to do that,
Yes.
but since you're asking me, I guess I will.
No.
Wait, what?
I've been asked by a submissive and by a top at one point or another, hey, would you do this with me?
Uh-huh.
And it was something that absolutely repulsed me. And I told them, no.
Did you do it with that big smile on your face?
Once, yes.
Oh.
Because they knew the answer.
Oh.
They knew it well in advance because they'd asked several times. And that's another point, actually.
Were they joking and asking
No,
this?
they were serious.
Asked multiple times?
Yes.
No, the first
And
time
no was
wasn't
the first
good
time.
enough?
No, it was not. They thought that if they kept on asking, because they were raised with the idea that somebody says no, just be persistent.
Wow.
And that is not how consent works. You don't badger somebody to get consent. That's not consent. That is harassment.
I agree.
Don't fucking do that.
No.
So when this asshole comes up to me and says, hey, will you do this with me now?
Now.
No! No, I won't. Not only no, fuck off. If you ask me again, I'll punch you. I didn't really say that, but
You were
I was
thinking
thinking it.
All right. How about you, Awesome?
You're so violent,
Let's
Grady.
let's get your answer. Has anyone asked you to do
To do?
something that you just did because you wanted to please someone, or
Well, as far as I'm concerned, earlier on in my kink journey, I was curious about things. Like, I'll try things just to see what it's like.
yeah?
Like, the closest I did to that was I peed on a girl.
Okay.
It wasn't my thing, but I was like, you know what? It's not going to hurt me if I try this.
Right.
So, and I was like, I get nothing out of this. She seemed to enjoy herself, so...
Was she stung by a jellyfish?
No, there was no jellyfish scenario.
Oh,
in this
okay.
one.
I think that is the only way I might conceivably be able to pee on somebody because I tried it and I could not squeeze a drop.
Oh well, if you go to Core Blue Campout, there are jellyfish running amok. So
Oh.
the need of peeing on jellyfish stings is quite popular. So I hear.
Somehow I think people are faking their jellyfish stings
Well,
90% of the time.
there are jellyfish
jellyfish
Step
in the
into
in the
Blue
desert.
is pretty adamant that there could be jellyfish at camp. So
They need a new campground.
Oh, Step into Blue, we love you. Too.
yes, we do. Oh my gosh! Have you
Savory.
Savory?
Of
God,
course I have. I
You
am
have-
a female. I exist in society. I am expected to do all of the emotional labor for roughly half the people that I come into contact with.
So you've done things that you didn't want to do just so
they would go away and leave me alone.
it wouldn't make them want to keep coming back, though. If you did it.
I mean, well, when I'm in customer service, you kind of have to, otherwise they fire you.
I'm not talking about work. I'm talking about
Kink.
kink.
There are times when I have done it because self-defense.
Self-defense.
And yes. When you are alone with somebody and they already have you tied up, you kind of don't have much of a choice.
Ah.
Well, yeah. You could say no. You could give a safe word.
And that's entirely up to them whether or not they will honor it.
That's
Oh.
not cool at all.
Yeah, that's not
actually.
cool. You're hanging out with the wrong people.
Yes, I used to.
Okay, but
But
not
then you came
anymore,
here.
right?
I am now here.
Good. Good.
We like having you here.
Thank you. I like being here.
I just got notification more about the kick thing. Apparently, there's a bit of a scandal with this.
Bum, bum, bum.
The SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, is the ones mandating kick shut down.
Ooh.
Because I was right? It's a hookup. It's a hookup place. It's a naughty.
No!
Damn it.
No, apparently they were using it for advertising for their cryptocurrency and for other stuff. It's free, but there's things on there that you can only get through their cryptocurrency.
Hey, you want this? You better use our
You have
money.
to use our fiat money to get this. So you have to buy into their cryptocurrency to get access to different kick stuff. And the SEC decided that is illegal. So they are shutting down kick. That's why kick is going the way of the dodo.
Wow. I wish I'd... Man.
Wait, but they get to still do their cryptocurrency?
Yeah, they still get to do their cryptocurrency. But thank you to Cthulhu on Kick for enlightening me on that. Thank you very much. I
Wait,
appreciate it.
We have an elder god on our kick?
Yes, we do.
On your kick?
I do, on my kick, yeah.
Wow.
This is a submissive room exclusively for submissives, so sorry, you're not allowed.
I don't want to be in your submissive room.
He could pretend he's submissive and go in that room.
No, he could not.
No.
I would not allow it.
No.
It's a safe space.
If he had a different name,
No.
anybody could do it.
No.
Anybody. I could do it.
Lala.
I could pretend.
He could not convincingly do it.
Lala.
Ugh.
I
He
will go-
could totally be himself, and he could do it. Trust me.
Lala?
What?
You know what?
How long have I known you and I didn't know you were a top?
Anyway. Greedy.
I'm right. I'm right.
Anyway.
You're so sweet, and
being sweet does not exclude someone from being a sadist.
but he's never but he hides it well. Just saying. I didn't know. Don't glare at me like that. Moving on. I'm gonna throw you llama at you.
I got a llama now, kids.
Don't rip his head off. Lucifer.
Lucy is mine.
Okay. Well, she looks cute over there. Get off your phone.
No, I'm communicating about the kick thing.
Right, but
That's later.
our
We have listeners that we should be
listeners can't
communicating with
hear
right now.
Fine.
it.
Fine.
That's just because you don't have the right settings on your phone. If you had the correct settings, they could hear all of the clicks and be completely included.
I don't think that's quite what we were
That's
talking
not how
about.
that works.
Oh, damn.
I think he clicked an A.
So there's more to the kick story than we all believed.
Bum,
All
bum,
right.
bum.
Yeah. Scandal. It's scandalous.
It's dumb.
It is.
You know what, Lala? I agree. It is dumb.
It's dumb.
Drink.
Okay. My Coke. What are we going to talk about now, kids?
Should've
I
got
think there's some
whiskey.
Fireball on the counter.
Nope.
No, I've got some decent scotch in the back, so.
Anyway.
I went to Disneyland.
Oh,
You
no.
did?
I did.
When?
Thursday. And I saw the Stark Industries wall.
Aw.
And I took a photo with it.
Nice.
I know. I will post it. Yes, it's really there. It's big. It's long. Oh, and I rode Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hold on.
Oh.
The way you phrase that. It's big, it's long. And I rode.
I rode Guardians of the Galaxy, and it was really scary, and I almost had a panic attack, and I couldn't breathe, and I almost passed out.
Did you make it through the ride, though?
Awesome.
I made it through the whole ride, and then everybody got off, and I couldn't
Move?
I couldn't function.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So I had my friends help me, and we got off the ride, and luckily right there in the hallway there were benches, and I seriously was like almost blacking out. I had to sit down.
More importantly, congratulations on surviving.
Yeah.
Also, you never had to go on that ride again.
I don't. I just wanted to go. I knew I would hate that ride, but I wanted to go on it because Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
I mean, I had to.
We're so proud. Greedy?
Yeah.
Savory, clap with me.
You guys are dumb. Listen,
Greedy,
if you
stop.
haven't been on this ride. It's like they drop you really fast, and then they shoot you back up really fast, and they drop you again. Well, the first time they dropped me, I had a candy bag because it's a Halloween party, so they give you all this candy. No, I didn't spill my candy, but I had it between my legs, and the first time they dropped, the bag lifted up. It just lifted all the way up to my head, and I'm trying to push it down, and I can't because gravity.
Yes.
And finally it goes down, and I had to cram it between my legs and keep my legs together because it was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. It was floating like I was in space.
Yes. It's kind of the point of the ride.
Crazy.
That's awesome.
That makes me almost want to try that ride now.
It was so scary. It was so scary.
Ooh, that would be an awesome ride. The Zero G experience. Have it like just an enclosed capsule, so you don't see what's outside, and then it slowly starts falling and ramps up its fall quicker and quicker until you hit what's the phrase?
Terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity.
Or escape velocity.
Terminal velocity. Escape velocity would be getting out of the gravity, but terminal velocity is you cannot accelerate anymore because of the wind resistance or other resistance.
Also, you will die.
Yes.
That's the terminal part.
Anyway, so have like a 2 mile long fall, where you just have zero gravity for like...
Hey, Greedy, hold on a second. Lala, do you want to fall 2 miles?
No.
Yes.
No, but you don't
want to
see,
stop.
You don't see outside, okay?
I didn't
All
even
you
want to
see
fall.
is inside.
You can feel it.
I know you can. That's the idea.
Wait, I've jumped out of an airplane, so I can actually say that I have jumped 2 miles.
Yeah.
How was it?
Amazing. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
But you don't like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Because you don't get that stomach drop when you jump out of an airplane.
I don't know, as I've never jumped out of an airplane.
It's
okay. So
much cooler.
I want your promise on something. Okay. When I am fit enough to jump out of an airplane, you and I will go
and jump out of an airplane. Okay.
Is there a size requirement for jumping?
Yes. Well, not for the jumping part, but for the parachuting part. Any old fool can jump out of the plane, but a person as myself, half of Shamu, you're not going to slow down with that parachute.
Well, and you're tandem. You're strapped to somebody, so.
I would ultimately like to do solo. I want to control myself. I think that would be fucking awesome.
That's a whole
class that you have to take. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. Would you be down with that?
I don't want to go by myself.
Okay, so we'll do a tandem for you and a solo for me.
Well, they won't do that though. You have to take so many tandem jumps.
Okay.
And the classes at the same time.
Okay.
You have to do so many before you can do solo. It's like hours of scuba diving before you can be, like
I want to do this.
Certified.
I still want to do this, but after we do the first jump, then we will tell my mistress. But not before then.
Oh.
That sounds bad to me.
Greedy, are you keeping things from your mistress?
You mean I have to lie?
No, you don't have to lie. You do not have to lie. I don't want you to lie.
So when I tell her I'm going to go jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
Just don't tell her. Just don't say a word.
Greedy? Greedy.
Yeah.
Don't we know people that know your mistress that will tell her about this podcast or this episode?
That's true.
Fuck. Listener land, please keep quiet.
I'm glad I'm not included in this one.
Please keep quiet. Savory.
This is great.
Cannot be bought, but it can be rented.
Wait, what did you say?
Silence cannot be bought, but it can be rented.
I don't know if they
Thank
could
you,
hear
heckler. Silence cannot be bought, but it can be rented.
that. I don't get it.
So how much is my silence worth, Greedy?
You mean you have to pay for us to be silent?
How much do you enjoy your balls?
Yes, and it's not a one-time fee because it's rented.
That is, you keep on paying me or I don't shut up.
That's not nice.
That's not. I'll remember that.
Uh-oh. Finger pointing. He's not a nice guy, Greedy. Sorry, he's not.
I know.
His alter ego is worse. In the best way.
Damn.
So that's the role play that you're talking about?
Bradman.
Damn, Brad.
Bradman. Well, it started out as the Badman.
No, Bradman.
Yeah, it started out as the Badman, and then it just, I don't know how it
evolved.
It's Bradman or Brad.
Bradman. Does Bradman have a costume? Tell me Bradman has a costume.
He does not have a costume.
He should have a costume.
He doesn't have a costume.
He should.
He doesn't need one. Whatever.
Hey, guess what? We've gotten really off the rails. I think it's about that time.
I think it is.
Now it's time to say goodbye.
What?
Is that
are
what
you going
we're-
to sing the song?
No.
What? Come on.
No. I don't know what all.
GOTHAMPOD cast.
What?
What?
Are you sure you want to get that close to messing with the mouse?
I'm the mascot of an evil corporation.
Awesome, save us.
Come after me, Disney. I have nothing for you to take.
Awesome, save us.
Nope. I want to see this.
Awesome, save us.
I want to see this train wreck
from this
goes.
disaster.
Hey, Greedy. Greedy?
Yeah.
Lala, final thoughts?
Final thoughts.
Wow.
If you haven't jumped out of an airplane, you should totally do it. It's amazing. Don't go on the
Take a
ride.
parachute with you?
Oh, well,
That's important. Take a parachute
the
with you.
tandem guy does that. He does that part.
I'm saying, don't just jump out of any old airplane.
No, not any old. It's got to be a perfectly good airplane. Perfectly good airplane.
But what if you're in a not perfectly good airplane that's going to nosedive straight into a mountain?
Then hope that you have a parachute on board.
But if it's gonna, you might not have enough room to jump out if it's gonna plummet into a mountain.
Yeah.
Because you need so many feet.
At least
I only
two.
have two.
I just pictured
Wow.
like a centipede with a parachute on. Sorry, my brain.
Are you trying to tell me that Lieutenant Dan can't go parachuting?
Wow.
Lieutenant.
Savory. Final thoughts?
Hold on, you don't know who Lieutenant Dan is?
Yeah.
I was going to say.
No, he's from like
doesn't have any
Forrest
feet.
Gump, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't have any feet.
Oh, he doesn't.
No.
He could still do it.
He could.
I that was a bad joke. Yes.
Anyway.
Savory. Final
Savory.
thoughts?
I hope to come back again soon.
Yay!
We hope to have you back again soon.
Thank
You
you.
are fun to have here.
I'm glad you think so.
Thank you very much for your contribution today. It was heartfelt, and I genuinely do believe that if somebody from Steven Universe, hey, Steven Universe, listen up, here's this podcast, they'll actually do something about
Actually, here, don't blame Steven Universe, the show specifically. Cartoon Network have better products for your shows.
it. There you go.
Agreed.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's the merchandising companies that do it for them. I
Well,
don't
yeah,
think...
but they license it to the merchandising companies.
Well, but it's still, they don't decide what's being made. It's the merchandising companies that decide what's being
I'm
made.
sure they've got some sort of pull over it.
And the other thing, too, is they could easily say, if you don't provide this merchandise, we are not licensing to you.
That's true. You know what, Greedy? I'm going to go this time. You're going to have the final.
Go ahead.
So, listeners, this has been a great time. I can't use my usual ending phrase anymore
Why?
because of our last episode.
What?
Because he said I stole it from him.
Oh, because Lord Rooster said you stole it from him?
Exactly.
But he was okay with you stealing it from him.
I know, but now I need one of my own. So I'm still working on that. Until then,
Until then, use his.
until listener, until
I give you
listeners,
his permission.
You give me his permission.
I do.
Well, yeah, she kind of has that pull.
I'm sure she pulls on him a lot.
Bang! Wow.
All right, listeners, get out there. Don't break your toys. Have fun. Greedy, final thoughts?
I think it's Video Game 30.
Video game 30? Mm-hmm. What video game are you going to play?
Well, I don't know.
The Steven
I got-
Universe game.
I actually got a PS4 with the VR complement system.
I'm aware of this. It's been sitting next to my
It's
Xbox.
been sitting next to your Xbox. for a
Gathering
while.
dust.
I need to get that thing going because those games are a blast. You want to join me for some VR?
I'm good.
Savory.
Unfortunately, I have a lot of stuff I have to do before Monday at 6 a.m.
Lala.
No, thanks.
Heckler.
Although one day I do want to because I want to play that little mouse.
Moss. That is more fun than it looks.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
Hey, Greedy.
Yo.
So how are you going to end it?
Fight for peace. Make love, not war. Unless you love to kill.
You're so weird.
He is weird.
But I love you.
We love you too.
Bye! Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know.
either.
That ending was weird.
I felt it was.
Would you rather I insert something about using barrier protections and
Wait,
because that's
are
what I
you-
taste like?
You're going to insert something?
Wait, they taste like stuff? Barriers?
I taste like barrier.
You wait. What? Are they flavored?
Some of them.
Are they savory or tart?
I don't know, but that's what I taste like.
Why? How do you know what you taste like?
Because I always use barrier protections whenever anyone goes down on me. Therefore, that is what I taste like.
Okay, well, that explains it.
I just don't even know what to say to that.
Good times, way to practice safer sex.
Safer sex
you.
is good.